I want to start a moment I am not proud of. My boys were 7 and 2. We were living in Seattle. Those long gray winters, no sun, no warmth for weeks, just heavy weight. My husband was traveling again, and I was home alone with 2 young boys. I have 3 master's degrees, and I had made a choice to stay home, to homeschool my boys, and be there fully in their childhood. I owned it, and yet, there I was, standing in my kitchen at the end of another long evening, brain on survival mode, guilt, embarrassment, overwhelmed, quietly asking the questions so many of us worry about. Is this enough? Am I doing the right way? That evening, my 7-year-old was on the floor, engrossed in his Legos. My 2-year-old, as usual, the toddlers do, grabbed one piece. And suddenly, the Lego world became a battlefield. There I was, exhausted, overwhelmed, with the very life that I had chosen. Voices rose. I was already empty. And before I could stop myself, I snapped. Can you both just stop? Too loud, too sharp. And then came the silence. Not the peaceful silence, the disconnected silence. The kind where you can feel love leaving the room. My older son looked at me. My younger son looked at me. And there I was standing, fighting between guilt and shame within myself. Not because I had failed somebody else's standard, but because I had failed my own. In parenting conversations today, we hear connection, consciousness, gentle parenting. They all matter, but there is one essential skill almost nobody talks about. Not connection, repair. One insight that deeply changed the way I understood parenting and human relationships was parents and children actually go out of sync more often than we imagine. I used to believe good parenting stays always connected, always calm, always attuned. So every time I got it wrong, I felt like a failure. But today, what I understand was this. Misattunement in parenting is often there. It is just being human. What matters is what we do next. Many of us grew up in homes where it was full of love, full of sacrifices, but repair, coming back after hurt, saying, I didn't handle that well, that was rare. We learned to move forward and pretend it never happened. That night, I almost did the same. I let bedtime take care of it. I let love just handle it. But something stopped me inside. I walked into my 7-year-old's room. He was sitting on his bed. I sat next to him. He looked away. I was just there. I didn't correct him. I didn't demand an eye contact. I just stayed. And I said, I didn't handle that well. I want to understand what happened to you. He didn't open up immediately, but slowly he did. Not because I explained myself, but because I came back. That single moment of repair after the rupture didn't change that evening. It changed the way I understood parenting and relationships. Here's what now I know. A child's mind is always asking silent questions. Am I safe? Am I lovable? Does love disappear when things don't go wrong? And when a parent doesn't go back after the rupture, children answer those questions silently within themselves, often with self-blame, often with distance, often with heavy heart. And they also feel that love is fragile. But when a parent comes back, repair tells them something they will carry for life. Love is healable. Relationships can hurt, but we can always go back to each other. And over the years, I realized something else too. Repair does not happen to be very complicated. It often comes down to 3 single steps. 1, the 3 R's of repair. 1, recognize. Just with awareness that something went wrong between us. 2, return. Go back emotionally before you correct the behavior, because children calm down through connection, not just correction alone. Sometimes returning looks like inwards. Sometimes it is just sitting beside next to them long enough till the safety comes back. 3rd, repair. Take responsibility without ego. No justification. Just go and tell them that was not your fault. Can I try again? Can we understand each other? We were taught achievement. We were taught performance. We were never taught emotional repair. Yet, repair teaches children some of the life's deepest lessons. Conflict is survivable. Love does not need to be perfect all the time. I have spoken to families across the world, full of love, full of effort, full of sacrifices, and often carrying, am I enough? But I want to offer you and every parent who is listening a different question. Did I get it right today is what we usually think. But replace it with, did I come back? Because your child is not looking for perfect parents. They are looking for a safe one. And safety is not built in those flawless moments. It is built during the moments where you are not good enough. Even when things fall apart between us, we can always find our way back. Now, I no longer believe in perfect parenting. Children don't need perfect parents. I believe having the courage to repair it. So, if you take only one thing from this talk today, let it be this. You don't need to be perfect parents. There are no perfect parents. There are no perfect children. There are perfect memories in your parenting journey. And what truly shapes our children is whether you return after the connection. Connection builds the bond, but repair makes it unbreakable. Thank you.